Welcome back, my beautiful people, to another edition of Uncovering Africa's Hidden Gem in beautiful and stunning Namibia. Today, we are just happy, real happy. We are going on a road trip. We are gonna stop and overnight at the world famous Etosha National Park, some 22,000 square kilometers with over 115 species of mammals and over 340 species of birds. Come with us and let's show you what wildlife living is like in its natural environment. In this episode, part 2 of our epic Etosha and Northern Town excursion, we will cover why we were delayed to get to the park and our amazing self-drive safari that was supposed to take 3 hours, but because of our mechanical breakdown, we were stranded for 40 minutes in the bushy area with no other humans in sight. Let that sink in, with the likes of the dangerous lions roaming. It's off to our supplier. Let's hope our goods are ready, because the Anderson Gate has a cutoff point and we need to get into the park so we can enjoy the beauty and charm of Etosha Park. Yeah, as anything with life, things don't always go according to plan.
Now we are just here stuck, waiting for supply to come. But Jesus, this is really testing our patience.
It's going to be tight, huh? Because we have to get to the Anderson Gate by 6:30. Wish us luck. We're not going to rush or anything of that sort because it's safety first.
Yeah.
But hey, we still are super excited because it's Etosha.
Yeah.
Once the biggest park in all of Africa. It was once 4 times the size that it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been reduced. However, still 6th largest and 2nd largest in Namibia after the Namibia Park, which is the 2nd biggest in Africa. So we have the 2nd and the 6th biggest. Here we are on the B1, the biggest highway that leads all the way to the northern towns. And we are 66 k's from our first stop, Okahanja. It is called the Garden City. It's 2 p.m. and we finally get our supplies 4 hours later than promised. It's time to hit the road for our 420 kilometers journey. Anderson Gate under construction to make it better for our tourists from across the world. We're gonna get closer. There's a temporary gate and then we go from here. Happy to make it. I am so emotional. We made it on time. That was a tough call because of our delay. Our lodge resort, Oka. Yes, it's 17 k's that way. So the night safari is on and self-drive safari the next morning is on.
Oka Ukweyo.
Yeah, she pronounced it better than me, but for me, we're here. It was difficult to get here. This is the tower, a replica of the tower that we're gonna climb shortly. Whoa, we're gonna climb, you baby. Yep. And that's the entrance gate to get inside the camp. And in the evening, this camps are closed, so we're secured from the wildlife that's all around us. We have a tourist shop here where you can get food and snacks and
the maps.
Explain to us where the waterholes are, the rest area. There's also a post office Post
It's a
office.
whole town on its own.
Yeah. And
Here is the
we're
tower.
gonna climb that baby right now. And the reception is over here.
Yes.
The reception center. So we can book for overnight, because the night safari is within 15 minutes. And then tomorrow morning is that journey into the national park in the search for the big five. That's the buffalo, substituting for the cheetah, the fastest mammal. People, it's 4 a.m. in the morning. Have you heard that before? The last time it was for the Easter egg hunt with more than 30 kids. Today it's just me and the madam. We are still here at the Etosha National Park, where we slept inside the park, and now we are going to the waterhole. We're trying to see what we can see for 2 hours, because by 7 the gates will be open and we have to drive to the town of Omathea, and that probably will take just about 3 hours. So, more wildlife we see is the better. However, we're just happy to be here.
Truly happy.
We are at the waterhole. No animals yet. Such a bummer. But I'm in such a good mood that I'm going to do some exercise. Push-ups. Then jumping jacks. Then squats. It's day 2. We're quickly having breakfast. Breakfast started at 6:20. And the object is to get to the gate at 7, because the park opens at 7. So today, in uncovering Africa's hidden gem, in beautiful and stunning Namibia, we are going to do a self-drive safari, approximately 3 hours or a bit more, where we're going to drive from the camp that we're here all the way to the King exit, close to Omathea. So come with us on this journey. Let's keep our fingers and toes crossed as to how many animals we'd see with the animals in their natural environment, free roaming. I'm here with Mr. Elvis.
Nice to
All
meet
right,
you.
he's a private tour guide,
Yeah.
and he's going to explain what the service that entails when he brings his guests here to the lodges.
What it basically does is that we do private tours, Namibian tailor-made, that where we pick up clients from Windhoek, and most of them will be like 10 to 12 day tours, including Windhoek, Sources Plain, Swakop, Tamaraland, and then as well as Etosha. So those areas offer different scenery, different animals. And then Etosha is the cherry on the cake because it offers the 4 of the big 5. And then most people that comes to Namibia will love to come and see Etosha National Park. Yes. And as you might have read or heard, Etosha during the busy season have a beautiful waterhole where animals tend to congregate during the day of the heat of the days, where you look term of elephants, rhinos in the evening, as well as the cat in the morning.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So what has been the general reactions from people when they see the diversity and the endless horizons of Namibia? What are the expressions like, and what do they say?
So, and a number of clients will say, I wish I could have heard of Namibia earlier. But then it's that they really tend to be amazed by what Namibia can offer in terms of tourism activities. And then seeing untouched sceneries whereby you don't have spoiled sceneries, which is mainly untouched, and they make them more lovely. Yeah.
Would you trade Namibia for any other place?
No. I've been around in the other part of the world. I've been in UK, I've been in Germany, but then Namibia is always home. It's close to my heart.
All right.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And I love what I'm doing.
As you guys know, I'm from the Caribbean, and I'm not trading Namibia at all. I can blend the Caribbean and the Americas with Namibia, but Namibia will be base. It's 7:15 a.m. and we are witnessing a spectacular sunrise as we venture on our 135-kilometer self-drive safari from Okawakweko Resort to the King Nahali exit. But before we proceed, here are the rules of the park. Remain in your vehicles at all times, except in areas demarcated with permission, like gated bathrooms, lookout points, and picnic spots. The speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour. Animals have the right of way at all times. And of course, don't feed the animals and do not litter.
Etosha landscape is amazing. It is as far as the eyes can see. And you just wonder, what do the animals eat? There is some grass right now because it was just after the rainy season. But I'm sure during the summer it is barren. Yet the animals survive year after year.
But another reason why the animals survive as well is because of the conservancy of the Namibian government.
Ostriches in their elegance, the fastest bird on earth.
An abundant herd of springbok. Yes, we're in Etosha National Park / Springbok Park, where the springboks are abundant. And we have them aplenty as well in Namibia. Best tourist destination for safari. Stunning, beautiful, angelic. Yes, 55 kilometers from the Namtumi Lodge, our vehicle decided it's not going to pull no more. We're now crawling at around 8 kilometers an hour. And we're just in the middle of nature. I'm pressing on the gas and the vehicle is not moving. It's just crawling. And at some point, it's going to come to a halt. From there, we don't know what's going to happen because we are so far from the other lodge.
No network.
Hopefully, there's no network, which is not good. We're in the middle of the jungle. And we're even in an area where it's high bushes. So, this is an elephant area as well. The wildlife, like the leopard, could be hiding in the trees. So it could be the big cat, the lions. But we haven't seen a car, another vehicle for the last maybe 15 Ks. The last time we saw a vehicle, the car was driving nicely, normally. Now we're just crawling. So I don't know what transpired. We're scared to stop because obviously if we stop, we don't think the vehicle is gonna move. So at this speed, we're over 5 hours away from the camp. But I'm sure between that 5 hours as we crawl, if the vehicle can crawl for 5 hours, we'll see another vehicle. But the problem that we face, there's rules and regulation in the park. You can't get out of the vehicle. You must stay in the vehicle at all times. So even if we can get a tow, I mean, I guess you can break the law to tie the stuff as the other people watches for anything, but we don't even have any towing vehicle, any towing strap. So maybe that's a mistake we made. Anytime you go on a safari, ensure that you have a towing strap, so if you have to be towed by someone, a kind Samaritan, they'll tow you with your towing ropes. Or maybe they have one. I don't know. However, it's in nature, and anything happen, it's a vehicle. We did all the quality checks at the workshop before we came. We checked the oil. Yeah. We test drive it. We did the alignment. We checked the wheels. So those are fine. The mechanical parts are fine. It's just we have engine problem, but there's no engine light. So the engine light is not on, and also the pressure is normal. So we will just continue to go slow by slow. Hopefully we get network. Lisa is keep on checking the network signal to call the lodge to let them know that we're trapped. As we said, we're approximately 55 k's to Namtumi. But on the way back, we might be closer to Halali. Because we passed there maybe 22 kilometers ago. However, the vehicle would not be able to turn around because then you'd have to go in reverse gear. So we have to keep heading towards Namtumi.
It was another unbelievable experience, filled with highs and lows. Join us next time for the final episode of our epic safari and road trip as to how we were rescued by a good Samaritan couple, plus exiting the King Nahali Gate, continuing through the northern towns.
Don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course, subscribe!